Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, everybody. I almost said Wednesday night. Today's Thursday.
It's Thursday. We got people here for Thursday?
Thursday. We got a few. I was at the Children's Hospital last night doing a parade. I did go live on Facebook and YouTube. And
you didn't catch T-Bird up in there?
Yes, she took a picture with me. And,
I saw the picture.
Yeah, well, I saw her. So how you think we got the picture?
Well, no, I know you saw her. I didn't know if you caught her in the live feed.
I don't know. She's probably in there at some point because I got all the floats and stuff in there. I just would like to make this public service announcement right here. You see this finger, and you see this finger, and if I could do this with my motherfucking toes, I would do this too. This is for TikTok, okay? Fuck a TikTok. Got another 3-day goddamn ban because what? I moved on my motorcycle while I was live streaming. I moved just trying to get a better angle, and I was moving so fast on a motorcycle. They said it was dangerous activities. And if you happen to see the 30 seconds I was live on TikTok before I got banned, they had a girl that was running, a woman, girl, whatever. She was running back and forth between these two locations, videoing and shit. She passed me up running, okay? That's how fast I was moving on this motorcycle. But I'm dangerous. Okay. So
you're saying you were being dangerous because you were going too slow.
They got some little pussy whip fuckers on TikTok.
TikTok is... Them motherfuckers can shove it up their little Chinese fucking squid eating asses for all I'm concerned, okay? Fuck them. I'm so tired and sick of it. I appealed it. Of course, but if I was an inmate on a contraband phone, I got illegal because somebody smuggled it up in their ass, and I'm in my cell in my underwear begging teenage girls to give me money because you're so cute when you got. That's perfectly fucking fine. But excuse the fuck out of me for trying to show something nice. So fuck TikTok.
You know who needs a video? You know who needs an account on TikTok?
What's that?
It's that guy that's serving life in prison in Louisiana for smoking weed. He deserves it.
Just shut up. I think you've got a serious man crush on that dude or something.
No, I want to see him walk. I don't think anybody should be incarcerated for marijuana. It's a fucking travesty.
Anyway, we're here. Thank y'all for showing up. I wanted to make up for Wednesday night, but we had over Freebird's back. We had over 200 people show up to ride in these floats.
Hey,
all the cops and everybody else that was there. Everybody was there in their own time. All the cops, everybody volunteered. The man brought the floats for free. All that's done for free for these kids at the hospital, so they can see it from the windows because they can't come outside because they're sick. If y'all do notice, Freebird has a brace on his arm. That's because he was giving me a hand job. His hand slipped. He hit the wall and broke his hand. That's what happened. Just letting y'all know. He needs to not use so much baby oil next time. It was slippery.
No, that's not it. You didn't tell the story right. I said, it's been a long time since I've been married, so I figured consummating the marriage is hell nowadays. I didn't know it was going to be this rough.
Yeah. Tell the truth, he slipped down some marble steps in Spain at the Airbnb and caught himself and fractured his wrist.
Figured it was from chronic masturbation.
No, that was the other hand.
So anyway, if anybody would like any merchandise, I got my Foxtrot uniform Charlie Kilo shirt. You can figure it out what it says. Stuff like that, you can go to the Etsy store or the website, motorcarchronicles.com. Click on the link, grab you some merchandise. If you like
a shirt that just says "Real Motor Cops Ride Vespas."
No, but I got one that said, never mind. I'm going to leave you alone right at this moment. If you like a great cigar, you can go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use MotorCop15, get 15% off your order. It's a American owned company. And if anybody would like any more Motor Cop Chronicles, extras, videos, text, episodes, all this other stuff I put out, you can join the Patreon. There's $3, $5, $10 tiers. Speaking of them, shout them out.
Yeah, I should be.
No, you can't afford the $3. We have Stacy, who's in the chat. She's our hang around. We got our CHP Road Dog, full crew member, Miss Kelly Meyer. We got Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. I don't know if he's back yet or not. He is on a cruise somewhere. Yeah, well, he did. He was actually sent me a picture. He was in New Orleans and if he had told me it's coming down, I might have been able to go see him. We got Mr. William Gibo Jr.
He was going out that cruise out of New Orleans.
Yeah, New York. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. He makes a damn good, beautiful cutting board, and you can use these cutting boards for, of course, chopping your food up. Or self-defense. Somebody breaks in your house, you grab this cutting board by the handle, knock the shit out of the bad guy right across their head. The way this thing's made,
just chain them to the headboard and spank them.
The way this thing's made, it'll knock them out. You'll send them to the hospital. Or if your kids are being bad, spank the shit out of them. We're all about corporal punishment. Or if your wife, feeling a little naughty, you can take it to the bedroom and get a little spanking. They're great. Go check them out.
Should have had that.
Should have had that in Spain. It's correct.
I don't know if I could have got through TSA.
I don't know if they gave you customs on that.
We got
T-Bird. We got Mr. Hoppy Hobson, our favorite truck driver. He was on the live a little while last night. He said, I kept chirping my siren on my motorcycle. He said he kept thinking he was getting pulled over. We got Mr. Blake Walker, AA Round High Head Say It Podcast, Mr. Z Palmer, JoJo, our favorite Australian girl, Kaylee Norris, and then Tasha Air. State of Washington.
That was last week or week before last, JoJo?
No, JoJo came on not too long ago, and you missed it as usual.
I know.
Why is he invisible? I don't know. He don't have his. I had to try because he don't wear the right clothes, and we got to get his lighting right.
See, what happens is, I can change the lighting, but what happened is Holstera loves very bright fucking colors.
Like green.
It's just, green, really bright green.
Yes.
And it just so happens that my actual green screen is way darker, but it just blends. And it's not the first time it's happened.
We do what we got to do. I'm not going to forget, Billy. We're going to jump over here to Roy, our R&R corner real fast, before we jump in the story. Let's see what Roy has to tell us for some info tonight.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that? Studies show that being nice makes women appear to be more attractive to men, but when men are nice, it has the opposite effect on women. Roy out.
Uh-oh.
That's it?
Duke done showed up tonight. He ain't been here in a while.
He just humps their legs.
Duke, the motherfucking dog. I know I have not interjected on any of Roy's, did you know, in a while, but I have to on this one. I have been saying this for years. Why do you think all the bitches come running to me? No. It is not just because I am hung like a Great Dane. It is because I treat all my bitches like shit. So take this advice for the Duke. Nice guys not only finish last, but they get laid last also. I hope this helped all my fellow dogs out. Stay furry, y'all.
Duke is a
That is true.
massage.
One of the best pickup lines I ever had is walking up and saying, "Are you a realtor?"
Duke is a misogynist.
Is this a lot?
He don't care because he lifts his leg to piss on shit because he's a dog. So if you want to be nice, you know.
I learned. So I didn't know Great Danes were hung.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring you to my house and
You wouldn't have guessed that?
and let you bend over and we'll find out. So, did not talk about that. All right, let's go see what Roy P. Roy P. Unfortunately did not call in tonight because I'll just be honest, I ran out of time and didn't have time.
He's spending time with our third story of the night.
But we have that.
Is that third story tonight? That's
Roy's new girlfriend.
That's a doll?
No.
Pictures did you get?
Yeah. So we're gonna have to wait. Not real sure what happened. This was the one we picked from last week. So we might have to get a double pop next week. So this was who we picked from last week. This sultry looking thing right here that likes to assault people. So
I'd take it.
So let's see what we got for this week.
I wouldn't file no charges on her.
Let's see what we got this week. We got number 1 here with the purple hair. She looks a little sad, but she's been arrested for DWI in Ada County. So
That'll make you fucking sad.
She is sad. She's a little heavy on eye makeup, but she's cute enough. Let's see number 2 here. She She hasn't been arrested as I know of, but I saw her and thought about Roy P. Because Roy P. likes women. He wouldn't have to bond this one out. So let's see what we think about this one right here.
Give me the second.
Y'all ready for number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
Are y'all sure you're ready for number 2? All right, here we go. This number 2 right here. Okay,
oh my God.
She's had a little bit of enhancement surgery done. Everybody,
I think I know her.
Not a whole lot. I mean,
all I noticed was her eyebrows.
I don't know if she was going for. I don't
Did you guys see Nancy Pelosi's fucking dual row eyebrows when she did her presser?
No, but anyway,
she literally put a line inside of that arch above your eye, and then still had her eyebrows. So she has 2 eyebrows.
This one did. I think she was going for the blow up doll look. You are right, Stacy. I mean, that's what I thought when I saw her. But she took DSL lips. It might be a dude. It took DSL lips to the extreme. Okay, this person's lips look like they are physically about to explode.
I can't imagine.
That is not where eyebrows start.
Either. I don't know what those things are up there, but let's see what we
off to the sides.
I guarantee you, she's a lesbian.
You think?
No, dude.
Not with those lips.
Go around the penis, okay?
So we got number 3. We got number 3 right here.
Them things go around everything.
Y'all will see her later on today in another story. She got arrested for making out with a prisoner while she was a prison guard. So we also have her. So, I mean, I don't know.
She does look like a woman that would make out with a prisoner.
Yeah. Well, I do have other pictures of her and see her. It's amazing what makeup can do. But anyway, which one do y'all pick for Roy P. for this week?
I'm going with the middle.
They said that's the man. You're going with the middle. You know what? I'm going with number 2 also, just because Roy P's had some bad luck lately, and I don't know if this one would. I don't know, stick stuff in his butt or not. Because the other ones have.
I think he needs a little bit of law enforcement in his life, so let's give him number 3.
So you're going with number 3?
Yeah, because I just don't think that number 2 needs to go to anybody. And number 3 is something tells me that she was born in August.
I don't know. So what do y'all think in the chat? Number 1, 2, or 3 here? Which one do y'all want to set up with Roy P? And we'll see what he has to say. For the new people here, go back and listen. Roy P has had he's had a hard time. He just got out of the hospital recently because the last one, this last girl, he had one stuck 4 bags of Skittles in his butt and he went into a sugar coma. Then they pulled on his balls, and we were hoping they went back straight.
Some Skittles, huh?
You might be eating those right now. You might be eating butt Skittles. What's up, Hobby? So I don't know. Number 1, Hobby says number 1, and Billy says he thinks Roy would enjoy number 2. So we'll have to wait and see. So we're gonna jump into the story. Looks like she got stung by a bee. She got stung by something.
She got stung by something.
this first story, we're going right here to Louisiana. They had a Louisiana State Police captain. That's quite a high rank. Got arrested this past weekend for a DWI. How did they get caught? How drunk were they?
Damn.
Don't know if they blew or not. But what happened was when you're driving drunk in your unmarked state police unit and you get into a crash because you're drunk and you run into a Baton Rouge City police unit.
That's really fucked up.
Who then you push the Baton Rouge City Police unit into like a Prius or something. Everybody had to go to the hospital and stuff like that. Now everybody knows up in arms because, she's like, fuck this shit. I'm retiring.
I'm out.
So she retired. So she retired. And I do have a little story. Let's jump over here. We'll watch the video because we got some people. They got all kind of questions about stuff.
Shoppers and
here with you. So those serious questions tonight, and you be the judge.
Why does this come out of KPLC? This is in Lake Charles, but it happened over here, didn't it?
Her
It's in
unmarked
Baton
police
Rouge,
unit during an alleged drunk driving crash. So the crash, by the way, sent to Baton Rouge
Wait,
police officer.
this is her, the lady right here. Well,
She's a trooper.
yeah,
She's
she's a
white,
captain. She wasn't
chocolate wasted.
I don't know
I got you.
what she's doing,
White-
but there's no
white chocolate
there's no booking photo on her, so you'll hear about that in a second.
And another driver to the hospital. But this high-ranking trooper here, who's accused of causing it all, was never booked into jail or forced to take a mugshot. A few hours later, she quietly retired from her $140,000 job with state police. Tonight,
Good
our
for
chief
her.
investigator Chris Nakamoto has been looking through the
the
data,
haters.
trying to figure out exactly what happened.
Christopher
with this and
Nakamoto.
what police
You know we don't like the
protocols exactly
police.
Followed. There are a few discrepancies.
I didn't
we
next on
found.
my list.
Exactly what happens when you do get WI. Chris.
Well, good evening, Greg. State police told us that Captain Belinda Murphy did not get her mugshot taken because she was only charged with a misdemeanor. But our review of February jail records show at least 7 people
Biden
charged
said
with
it's not a
misdemeanor
felony.
DWI were
No,
actually
what they're bitching about now. We're going to listen. It's long, but they're saying that all these other people got arrested or stopped for misdemeanor DWI, and they were arrested and booked in the jail. So, especially, I can tell you, they probably had it, which they're probably not going to tell you because he don't like cops. But I guarantee you, they probably. I see it all the time. Freebird can do it. I don't know what they do in Florida. A lot of times, it depends on the jail and the day or time of night it is. They may have room, they may not have room, and they will tell you, "Look, we're not going to take them." Or write them a misdemeanor summons because it's a first offense DWI. They do not have to be booked into jail for that. And
They used to be. Hell,
So,
we even give them
They
rides
said that
home.
2 days ago. There's still people getting on Facebook. Why there ain't no mugshot?
that's why, because she wasn't booked. They gave her a
wasn't
misdemeanor. She was charged. She was charged with the DWI. All right, everybody's saying,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you
it's
gotta answer to a judge."
Everybody's saying, "Oh, it's because she was a cop." No, it's not because she was a cop. She is still charged with DWI first
Yep.
offense. She's
Yep.
still got to go to court. She's still got to either fight it or plead out to it. She's still charged with the DWI. They just not physically fingerprint her and stuff like that. No difference than when we pick somebody up for shoplifting for a misdemeanor amount. Most of the time, they don't go to jail a lot of times. They will get a misdemeanor summons and kicked and head to their house. So, I mean, that's just the way it is.
NTA,
So
yeah.
he's complaining about that. That's what they're bitching about. And this is the lady with mad, and she's mad. So
She's way more than mad. She's hot.
see, it's saying
Let's be
February.
honest about one thing. The
What?
guy that was driving the BRPD car and the civilians that were under, they're getting fucking paid, son.
Oh yeah.
You get hit by a state police car and the driver was drunk, they ain't even gonna argue.
And they got
That's a
this
settlement.
right here, because people are stupid and stuff. But this is a deputy or something somewhere. I'll let y'all hear it. And this is why they're saying it's favoritism.
The same. The WAFBI team obtained this body camera video from state police, which shows a sheriff's deputy in North Louisiana, Donovan Ginn, getting pulled over for swerving in and out of a travel lane. At the scene, a state trooper told him this was going to be handled properly.
We've had troopers in this position, okay? We're not going to compromise what we do.
No,
Okay, so
sorry.
Look, that gets all that stuff gets worked out after above us. Okay,
Sorry.
I am.
See, they try to make it sound like he just says he's basically telling him he's going to charge him. You're going to get
fucked.
yeah, but it'll work out in court however it works out. That's what he's basically telling them.
We're gonna go make a call, but we're gonna do this thing like we're gonna do this thing. Okay. You work day shift?
No, I work nights on a canine handler.
But instead of being brought to parish prison,
Oh, fuck.
the deputy was taken to
Parish
State
jail,
Police Troop
jackass.
F in Monroe and given a breathalyzer, which showed he was nearly 2 times over the legal limit.
Oh, don't
Initially,
blow.
troopers told the deputy they'd handle everything at the troop.
All right, brother. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go make a couple of calls, and we're gonna try to handle everything from right here.
I guarantee you he was still charged with it, okay? They try to do all this. I'm going to tell you what, this
He got
happens.
special treatment. They just wouldn't got him.
This happens with regular people also. Because we try to help people out,
I
okay?
guess he got special treatment. They just
We used to
wouldn't
do
got
with
him.
civilians
That's
a
where
lot more
this
often.
mugshot
I don't
was
know how
taken
they
again.
do it.
Within
You
55
can't with body
hours of
cams
that
anymore.
arrest, District Attorney Steve Tu dismissed his DWI, telling the I-Team this.
What do you
I don't
say
know
to
about
your
that, Billy.
community that might
We talked about this when he dropped the charges on his dude. Had nothing to do with the state police.
Yeah.
This was this district attorney that decided to do it. Had nothing to do with the state police. But, and all these people are like, oh, that, they should take her pension. Let me explain something to y'all. All right. She was wrong. She drinking and driving. Still got to be proven, innocent, until proven guilty, all that bullshit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She's allegedly, our favorite word, allegedly. My thing is they're saying she shouldn't get her pension. Why? I mean, because she screwed up one time in her life. It ain't like she didn't put in all these 20 plus years at that time. She worked and put into that pension. It's not just free money. A lot of it's her money that she's been putting into it. Just like when I'm getting ready to retire. I've been putting in money every payday I put into a pension fund. It's not, instead of paying Social Security, I pay into a pension fund. So if you're telling me if you work at Walmart and you get arrested for something, well, you shouldn't get your Social Security now because you got arrested. It's no different. She was wrong, allegedly. We'll find out.
Yeah, but I also want to go out there and say that any sheriff that does anything, even including murder, should be able to get their fucking pension. If that cop that fucking ran away from the kids being shot inside of the school here in Florida, if he got his pension, then every cop deserves
he
a
shouldn't
fucking
get his pension. but
Okay, I agree he shouldn't, and he should be in fucking jail or shot for fucking turning his back on them children.
Yep.
But if he got his fucking full ride, everybody gets it.
Well, let's move on to something way better.
So speaking of that, this actually needs that song "Psycho Killer," because the family is outraged after a psycho killer who ate a man's brain
This guy.
is granted conditional release. This wonderful, handsome individual above me, sorry, my shit's backwards, is over there. The family of a man who had his eyeball and brain eaten out by a psycho killer are outraged after the perpetrator was granted conditional release. So apparently back in 2011, which isn't that long ago, and they didn't even sentence him until 2013, the man showed absolutely zero remorse in court for 2 years until he finally said sorry. And then he was sentenced to 60 years inside of a nut hospital.
Mental hospital,
So-
not jail. Mental hospital.
A mental hospital. So it basically, after just, I want to, my rough math here, 10, 13 years.
Yeah, it wasn't even
somewhere
close
around
to
that.
the time.
So not even close to 60 years. He also, so this guy is just being released. They're saying that he is a outstanding individual inside of the mental health facility. He's helping out. He has controlled his drug and alcohol problem.
Yeah,
which is
because
great,
he's
being
locked up in a
bars
crazy
365
hospital.
Yeah, he couldn't get it. Probably
but-
couldn't get it. That.
Yeah, I would say instead of a nut ward, probably not. Hospitals still have drugs, or not hospitals, prisons. Hell, if you can get a cell phone, you can get dope. Regardless, he's been in front of the people several times, and they've always said, no, he's not getting out. Well, now he is. So the family are rightfully so stunned and cannot believe it, because it almost doesn't seem like there's any type of justice. Regardless of the reason he's incarcerated, he did murder an individual. Somebody that's capable of eating the brains out of a human being and an eyeball out of them is a whole nother level. There's something wrong in that man. The one good thing about Texas, even if they neutralize fucking innocent people on that damn death chair, let me tell you, they're not out here reoffending and getting released 7 fucking years later.
Well, I got a little video. We can jump over here and listen. One of their relatives and stuff is on it. But
So
this is just completely
tonight,
crazy
and
that they would
did that
let this man out.
Yeah, she needs some kind of help, something. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore.
Shoppers in Keene are equally confused.
Not it. Did I not have a video for this? Maybe I got the wrong video up for that one. But anyway,
Stacey, I like that.
Yeah, but anyway, the family, of course, they say they weren't even notified that he was up for a hearing or anything. And of course, you got these doctors. Oh, he's all healed up. Let me tell you what. I've been a cop for 30 years, and I don't care. I think I'm an ass or whatever. But people that are crazy, especially people that are this fucking crazy, that you're gonna eat somebody's brains and their fucking eyeballs and shit. There's no you don't get better. They got him on some medication. It might stabilize whatever the fuck's wrong with this dude, but you don't get better. The problem is with crazy people is once they get on their medication and they start, paranoid, schizophrenic, whatever, they start feeling okay. But the medicine makes them feel weird. So they're like, well, I'm fine now. I don't need the medicine no more. They end up not taking the medicine no more, which then they go they revert back to their crazy ass self again, okay? Because nobody's sitting there making them.
Birth control and get pregnant.
Yeah,
Same
or,
shit.
it's like.
Amplifies it 10 times.
It's like, I had high blood pressure, but I took all this medicine and I don't have high blood pressure no more. And I'm going to stop taking my high blood pressure medicine. And guess what? The high blood pressure comes out and you have a fucking stroke and almost die, okay? That really does happen. I know somebody that happened to. And they was like, well, the doctor said I didn't have, my blood pressure was good. Yeah, because you're on fucking medicine. It's the same thing. He's going to stop taking it. Yeah. And this is a guy that you don't want him to see in a restaurant or on a date. And it's like, well, damn, girl, you look good enough to eat.
Right.
Like really means it.
I was trying to barter some of that.
So this dude should never be let loose in society again because he is like a fucking crazy nutbag. And if I was like, the family's like, we're scared. Well, I'd be scared too. So
no shit.
Yeah.
The dude legitimately eats people.
I mean, he seriously, he ate somebody's eyeball and their brain. Okay. I mean,
did he access the brain via the eye hole cavity?
I don't know.
Proficient?
I don't know.
Was it like
he don't look like he'd be real proficient in it, like Hannibal Lecter or nothing like that. Like he don't look like he would be like he'd probably just took a hammer to the shit and but yeah, this dude should never be on the street whatsoever.
I can't wait. Something tells me this is not the last.
If they don't put this dude back in, we'll see him again because
you can't.
He's gonna
double jeopardy. He's innocent.
Well, he's got some kind of. You okay? I'm not fucking doing mouth to mouth on you over there. You dying? All right, free bird is like dying. He's got a fucking skittle stuck in his throat. Hold on, I'm gonna get Duke with his Duke's dick to get it out. You okay? You will. I will stick.
Go get him one of them Great Danes and show him how big they actually are.
You know what I heard will help it if you're choking if I pee in your mouth. Oh no, that's jellyfish.
Well, he likes pickle juice, so it's the same shit.
Brings me to my next door.
Yeah.
Hey, some people like peeing in the mouth.
Golden, baby, it's golden.
Holy shit! Shit. That was a strong ass skittle. Must
have been one of them green ones.
Must have been one of them fuckers.
He's dying. He's dying. He ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. Speaking of peeing in the mouth, this transgender.
She's not a transgender. Did you not see the email I sent you?
Yeah, I got it.
We have seen her genitalia. There is no penis.
Yeah, it is not. Sorry. co-creator, content creator, was arrested in up in New Hampshire. Apparently, she's stupid ass enough to record herself.
This is the difference between makeup.
Urinating on food in a grocery store.
I mean, how do you do that? I mean, how do you take your pants off and just pop a squat on the fucking cantaloupes or something?
I don't know. Ask some of the girls in the chat.
I mean, it's like people didn't notice until she posted the videos on her shit. She's the OnlyFans model too. When I was doing my research on it and I put her in. Yeah, well, I found pictures. That's why I asked them if they got their email. I found pictures on X on this woman that I can't put on the live stream. Okay, because they're like, yeah, some of them,
You might well put it on. You might as well put it on TikTok when you get back.
Yeah, I might as well. If I put the stuff on here, I get banned. She's got extremely explicit stuff on there, like just straight up porn. But I just don't understand, how do you pee on food with how do you do that? So I do have.
She looks like the girl that gave me a massage.
Well, I don't know. You can see what makeup does though. Like this is her
after the makeup, Freebird.
This is her mugshot.
Before or after the makeup?
This one didn't. No, it was after.
Mugshot
after.
OnlyFans.
Stacey wants to see a video.
No, I'm not. We don't have peeing video. You will have to go on X and what's her name, Freebird? Because if you go punch her name in on X, it comes up. Trust me. Just don't have any kids around, and don't do it in public, okay? Because I'm trying to warn you.
It doesn't. Is it Aaron?
I mean, nothing.
I mean, you have the story.
Hold on a second. Let me go back.
Your story.
No, but I wasn't paying attention to the name. Well, let's see.
So they wear a skirt with no panties and slide. I got you. Maybe so.
They wear a skirt. Well, yeah, of course. It's like when they piss outside of a bar. It's the same thing.
This is the video they talking about her in contaminating groceries.
Yeah, she was contaminating I guess in the grocery store.
But shouldn't the groceries be wrapped in plastic?
The pineapple juice. It's my safe word.
Shoppers in Keene are equally confused and disgusted after learning about the arrest of Kelly Tedford.
Confused?
The 23-year-old is now charged with felony criminal mischief, accused of using her own urine to contaminate products at the Monadnock
Stacey wants to go to the store.
The Monadnock Food Co-op.
Monadnock.
I have no idea.
That's a state police training.
I don't know.
Monadnock.
Is that a radish or a butt plug? What is that?
That is probably a butt plug.
Might be.
With a leaf. With a leaf that hangs out.
It's a vegan butt plug.
They grow trees out of their ass now.
That would work. It's a vegan butt plug.
Oh, let's see here.
Posting a video of the act online.
So there's tons of people
Kelly.
that shop
Kelly, that would be not you, Kelly, but the other Kelly. That's her name, Kelly Tedford. She was 23. Apparently 23-year-olds like to pee on stuff.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, so Jennifer says Iceman liked to pee on stuff when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when you came over here and you were sleeping, remember
Jennifer got
passed out on that whiskey? I peed on you.
Jennifer, we need to hear a bunch of Iceman stories from way back.
He got a tip about that video on Valentine's Day and contacted the co-op. The store writing on its website, in part, we immediately reviewed store video, identified affected products, removed them from our shelves, and sanitized all surfaces. We also reached out to members who purchased at-risk products. The co-op is issuing a recall.
How are they going to find out the people buying the shit in the store?
So she peed on red Kino, organic white Kino. She don't like this Kino stuff or whatever.
She's trying to fuck up the organic. She's trying to fuck up the organic shit. She's like, I'm fixing to show y'all something.
She pissed on some cornmeal. I don't even know what this other shit is. What the hell is this? Polenta?
Coconut
shreds.
Polenta.
She pissed on a polenta. She pissed on coconut shreds and raw walnuts.
That's expensive food. There's probably $300 right in that list.
Oh yeah, so this was I wouldn't have to worry about it because all of this is healthy shit. And I don't even know how to with a quinoa, whatever that is.
It's quinoa.
It's what? That's not granola.
Quinoa. Kino.
It's
Kino.
You know what you.
Yeah, Kino because Allie eats that shit.
But they probably only ask 1 out of 5 customers for their fucking phone
So he
number.
did $1,500.
They didn't reach out to no fucking customers. That's some lie.
No, not a chance.
That's a damn Biden White House lie.
What is this man saying right here? Let's see what he's saying.
He's like, I tasted it, and it did not taste bad.
I tasted it, and I like PP.
I like it.
He said,
it's a cross between. It's a Polish.
He said them apples has had an extra gloss.
I like eating yellow snow.
It's not bad. It tastes like lemons. Polenta is it's Polish Vicenta.
Fuck it.
Dating back as far as 2020.
I'm completely shocked and dismayed about what this woman decided to do and for how long.
Bullshit. You do the same
You bitch. You probably do it now. You don't even know it.
That's funny as shit. They had to use the canine to track them down.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's feet on the car.
Where those other locations are, but noted more charges may be coming.
And we also have a lot of people that are trying to capitalize on the strangest things.
Tedford was released on personal recognizance and is doing court in April.
I guarantee you she made money.
They RO'd her ass.
Shit,
she didn't even have to bond out. They just let her do a signature bond out. They're like, okay, you are forbidden for any organic areas.
Like that video, the email you sent, she probably sucked off the bonding.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, they have some videos on there. There is one, and I will say, like I said, there's one where she's like sitting on this like rubber penis, and she stands up and it's like stuck inside of her, and it's just like dangling out like a fucking tail. Like I said, there's a lot of shit on this woman that I could not put on here. I just started emailing him. I'm like, oh, they're gonna open this shit. I hope he's not Home Depot.
3 days, y'all catch it on TikTok.
So they probably sampled some grapes, and that's where she got a little piss in her mouth.
Right?
That's why she's so pissed. She's so pissed because she ate some piss grapes.
It's like, hey, at least there wasn't no cupcakes.
But see, how does that work? Because technically it's dissemination of a bodily fluid. Well, depending on the state law, they would have you fucked.
David, all you got to do is go on X, and what's her name? How you say her name?
Kelly.
Kelly what?
It's Kelly Tedford. Tedford.
Tedford, and it's Kellie.
No, I.
Kelli. And you can find her on X. It's still up there. Trust me.
Kelly, she'd probably make more money if they filmed her eating the food she peed on. She'd ever get paid twice.
Let me tell you what I would be upset was if she pissed on some of them cotton candy flavored grapes, because those are fucking delicious.
Oh, you talking about them the things they compress?
Dude, the Mexicans pissed on them anyway.
You think that you talking about them little things they compress?
No, this is a real grape, but it tastes like cotton candy. They season them.
Yeah, they sell them at Publix.
They're delicious. If you freeze them in the freezer, they're really good.
Yeah.
All righty, let's see what we got. Oh, next we're going from the girl that likes to piss on quinoa or kino or whatever the fuck it is to a trans cop. Okay, he said, I love trans cops.
You got any at your department?
No, not that I know of. Anyway, see this right here? You see this? You see this picture? Y'all see it? That's a girl. Okay, that's a girl.
That's a girl?
That's the trans guy. That's a girl. Oh, I could see why they turned into a dude, because if you look like a man,
he needs a mustache.
There's nobody wanting to fuck you as a girl. That's what was wrong. Okay.
People shitting on tomatoes. No, not today.
You got any people? I don't know. What the heck, David? People shitting on tomatoes. Jesus Christ.
Hey, but you know what? That'll take us way back. So did you know that the most common plant that grows out of septic tanks is a tomato plant? I shit you not.
I don't eat tomatoes.
Well, instead of that food tasting like piss, at least it tastes like shit now.
Okay, so anyway, this transgender police officer, and where is she from? Let's say, where else? Fucking Florida, because
imagine that
fucking
shit.
Florida, because that's where I think all crazy people come out of Florida and like go out from the United States. Anyway, she claims that the brass has deliberately misgendered him. No, you're a girl. You're just really ugly. Okay. Refuse to use his to use his preferred pronouns. Fuck a pronoun. Okay.
Don't we have a president to say we
you're
don't have to do that no
confused.
more?
You're a person. You know, if you want to dress up and you want to be a man, be a man. But you know what? Don't expect me. Now, I'd probably serve you because you fucking look like a dude. But I'm just saying, no.
Dude.
That's the girl.
I want to see his penis.
I tried to find a picture of it as a girl, and it would show me. But anyway, they had a Christian counselor.
I think that should be a requirement when somebody's like, I am a female now. And then you're like, whoa, you had a sex change? Yes. All right, then pull it out. Let me see it.
Anyway, some counselor.
Let me see you fatty.
Some counselor that worked for the city.
Let me see you fatty.
She claims declared her unfit for duty. Started as a female in 2015, earned numerous commendations, including a life-saving medal, showed courage and resolve, according to 61-page civil rights lawsuit. Anyway, she began her transition in 2021 because that's when it was cool to change your sex.
It's like a cigarette machine. The old cigarette machine. You just pull a handle and you got a criminal defense law.
It says he was wrongly deemed a danger to herself and the public and invited instead to apply for the job as the janitor at the police.
What the fuck?
I didn't make that shit up. It's like in the news story for real because I knew. It says there was no factual basis that they would be that she would be better at cleaning the toilets or nothing else. 8-year tenure as a decorated patrol officer. The brass is saying, you know, because of the mental issues with being like that. Plus, this person's only 5 foot tall, and they said that can't really defend itself. Or nothing like that. So of course they're suing. Said it cut his hair short and never and stopped conforming to gender stereotypes. And we all know the rhetoric. Blah 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 blah. Okay, look, if you want to dress up as a dude, you want to call yourself a dude, I don't fucking care. You want to be, if you're a dude, want to dress up like a girl, I don't care.
I try to be a dude all the time.
I don't care. It's stop expecting everybody else to accept it though. Okay. You know,
I don't think we have to tolerate that anymore.
We don't. But anyway, sue away. Like I said, your department thinks you'd make a better janitor than a cop. Here's your mop. So I mean,
well, close to retirement.
If I see anything else come about this or anything, I'll update it. But yeah, that's a girl.
I can't believe that.
That's a girl. Mm-hmm. You'd hit it. You lie.
Does it still have it? Never mind.
I'm pretty sure. I think it still has.
I mean, but that's perfect for a gay dude because that's clearly a dude with a pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like that would be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I mean, regardless. Moving on to the next one. Going back up to the great state of New York, where once again, just like they did down in New Orleans, the inmates got tired of not having their snap, crackle, pop treats and took over the fucking place. 500 prisoners, approximately 500, took over a New York State prison. All visitations canceled until the government, after the government deploys the National Guard to go straighten it all out. Yeah, regardless, these dudes just left their cells, and it was 500 inmates spread across 10 dormitories, so 10 pods.
Attica.
Damn.
Well, you know what else is going on in New York?
There was 15 to 20 staff members, and they all decided to say, fuck this shit, and left the inmates in there and left. They have now restaffed all the inmates and shit like that.
Well, you know what else is going on in New York, right?
What's that?
All kinds of mad.
All the New York correctional officers said, fuck y'all, went on strike.
I would too.
Why they got mad?
Because they say it's I got a video.
Yes, you need some kind of help, something. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore.
That ain't it.
Police say harassed Hispanic men in a now viral video is out of jail tonight. At one point in the video, the man
harassed Hispanic men for an hour,
so he couldn't leave.
That was
Emily Deanne was there this
video
morning.
Was that?
Sean Michael Emmerich Johnson.
I don't know. You loaded the shit.
Thousands of corrections officers on the picket line.
Now, those who walked out could face legal action. Good day's Brayla Tomasetti. She's live outside Sing Sing Correctional Facility in Ossining, New York, with the very latest.
How many cows do you think had to die to make her jacket?
None. That's fake.
You think that's fake, Cal?
That's 100% fake. I can guarantee it. You gotta remember, dude. My last name's Holstein. I grew up around cows.
I was being sarcastic. I know it wasn't real cow, but
she's not real big anyway. It'd be like a baby cow.
yeah, it'd be like a little calf. Okay, I'm just saying.
She don't have no titties.
I like this part of this.
She
Her
ain't got
dress
no
right
udders.
here. Yeah, no
Her
udders.
udders aren't showing.
See this news lady. I like this part of her dress right here. I think it's a nice dress.
She likes showing
it's
it
not
off.
cold in that theater. Cold outside. That's why she's
Yeah,
wearing
Dennis,
a cow.
Johnny, good morning. No picketing here today, but there was some activity here last week, and striking prison guards say that they are dealing with staffing shortages, dangerous work conditions, and long hours. The governor believes that the work stoppage is putting everyone at
Now, this is funny right here that the governor of New York would say that people are at risk because, there's not enough law enforcement. Because this bitch, along with fucking the other New Yorker mayor and shit, these fuckers could care less. I mean, you could kill somebody and they let you out later. So that's just hilarious right there by itself. It's like, oh, it's dangerous. No shit, bitch. You just figuring that out? Come on.
risk. This coming as both sides continue trying to hash out some sort of agreement.
Legal actions being taken by a number of individuals.
And do y'all see right here when she talks, her face don't move? Bitch, lay off the Botox. And what's up with these eyebrows? She looks like she's just like she's permanently scared or something. Like somebody said Beetlejuice 3 times.
At least she ain't got no lips like that other girl.
Yeah, but look at these fucking.
But those high cheekbones and shit.
Look at these eyebrows. Look, her face don't move at all. So it's like too much Botox. Lay it off.
Entire state at risk.
Governor Kathy Hochul has called for an end to the state prison strike, urging corrections officers who walked off the job 10 days ago to get back to work immediately. She deployed 6,500 National Guardsmen after a judge ordered the striking officers back to work last week, but most refused to comply. Her administration has also brought in mediators requested by the union and offered workers an amnesty period. The next step, she says, is legal action.
We've had to start legal proceedings against these individuals.
Yeah, that'll make people want to go back to work.
Yeah, no shit.
Try to sue me or something like that.
Be flocking back.
Yeah. Let me just run back. You're going to sue me. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, if they left, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand, because if you're off duty and you don't go in, that's one thing. But I mean, leaving on duty, just like they did in Louisiana up in New Orleans when the damn hurricane hit, Katrina. Fuck, we had Florida was covered in fucking New Orleans PD cars.
Yeah, because they took their units and just left.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But I have a law to enforce.
You have law to
Has
enforce.
affected most prisons in the Empire State.
I love how you're going to
14,000
arrest fucking DOC employees, but they don't arrest people that run from the police.
Or shoot at cops.
Right?
That's okay, but we need y'all. We're going to put y'all. So if you arrest or something, the guards, who's going to watch the guards?
The people in the jail.
Yeah,
it'll be an honor.
All right, you're all trustees.
Out of 16,000 guards are on the picket line demanding shorter hours and safer working conditions. They're also calling on lawmakers to repeal the HALT Act, which limits the use of solitary confinement in state prisons.
Working conditions in the prison have deteriorated to such a level that no one has ever seen. The amount of violence and disregard for the safety.
What they're talking about with that is they basically, with this HALT Act, is they're not letting them, like if an inmate does something, the only repercussions a guard has is, you get put on lockdown, solitary confinement, and they're taking that away from them. So the inmates are just fucking running rampant, and it's I mean, you got to understand, I'm a cop, but these corrections officers, these motherfuckers are around fucking trash, fucking degenerates, the whole fucking time they're working. You understand?
And then, like they said, 20 people for 500 people.
Yeah, I mean, it's freaking crazy. You're outnumbered. In everything else, it's a freak. I bet you probably know. The average age of a correctional officer? 59.
Oh, shit.
59 years old is usually the life expectancy of a correctional officer. Okay, that is unacceptable. That's crazy. It's because of the stress and everything else in this
7 years
job.
before that happened.
So it's like it's ridiculous. So I mean, I don't blame these people at all. They're underappreciated, underpaid, and overworked. And now you don't want to. You're going to go back to work. Fuck you, bitch. You're going to try sue me or something with a judge? No.
You remember that guy who trained a monkey to do his job at the railroad?
Yeah, I remember.
That's what we need to do is we need to train orangutans to be prison guards. Because those things are like super strong. And then when the guys get all freaky and start punching people, they just rip your arm off and beat you with it. Like, he's an animal. I don't know what to do.
I trained a rock recently. I did. It took me 2 weeks to do it. I trained this rock to be the governor, to be a governor of New York. Yeah. And it had a higher IQ than her.
It would do better.
So.
The fact that staffing is at an all-time low.
That's good.
Officers are being mandated to work 24 hours straight with the threat of termination should they leave the prison.
Hochul claimed that it was unclear why the strike was taking place.
The individuals who walked out in an unsanctioned strike, unapproved by the union, have yet to tell us the issues.
But moments later, acknowledged the officers' strenuous hours and mentioned that there are recruitment issues up in Albany.
I understand there's a lot of frustration about the long hours. I have long stood with the corrections officers of this state.
The strike is in violation of the state's Taylor law, and COs who remain on the picket line face penalties like docked pay and discontinued health benefits. The officers' union, which could face hefty fines for an illegal strike, says it's unsanctioned. Both sides have expressed widespread concerns over prison safety and inmate welfare.
For more money. He wants to water cannon the cops now. You're out of control. You're out of control, Freebird. Yeah, fuck that bitch in New York,
David,
man.
The trunk monkey.
So
fucking missed the trunk
anyway,
monkey.
y'all. I hope they get their money. I hope, but you know, it's New York. So I mean,
we end this podcast early. I'm going.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go round up that pet. Your pet.
Oh, I doubt that. You're just talking shit. This next story is yours. Talking about, look at him, he's sleeping over there.
No, I ain't sleeping.
Are you thinking?
Praying.
You're trying to pray?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hold on, I had it pulled up here. Oh, shit. Here we go.
You see what makeup does, people? And filters?
Here we go.
Yeah, that's different.
I had it pulled up, and you touch one button on the damn.
That's because you got a green phone.
I know. Apparently, I don't know where we were at here. Is this Florida again?
No, this is like overseas.
She looks like she's from Florida.
Oh,
this is like in the UK.
Hampshire, Northamptonshire. That's got to be in Hamptonshire.
Women in the UK that work in prisons love their inmates.
Apparently so, because she has been fooling around with an inmate. So she was caught kissing on and sitting on the old boy's lap. She's 29, he's 28. So that must have been a criteria. Hey, you match my age, let me suck face with you.
Oh,
so apparently,
are you happy to?
Tony Cole kissed and sat on the lap of this prisoner, and somebody must have snitched on him. It doesn't say how they found out. It was over a 5-month period.
She got a year in jail for that shit.
She shared over 4,000 texts with old boy while he's incarcerated.
With his illegal contraband phone.
Yeah.
They probably did TikTok lives with each other.
It might be normal.
Without getting banned.
Without getting banned, correct. You see, everybody, this is when you get catfished as a dude. This is who you're talking to online. You swiped right or left or whatever it is.
They're not. Neither one's bad.
But she shows up like this.
Precious look better than that.
No, she shows up for work like that.
So apparently, old girl got. I
can't tell if the picture on the left is dirty or.
She got served, sentenced to 12 months in prison. Ordered to pay, I don't know what this is, $180 surcharge.
Who are you going to pay restitution? Surcharge for fucking inmates.
Sure, it's like pounds or whatever they pay over there, euros or something.
Yes, Stacy, this was Roy's new day.
Yeah, that's the number 3. I'm recycling. You done?
No, me?
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of reading further down. It said the police said that the relationship came to light during a meeting on January 25th, 23, which had been arranged to discuss an unauthorized overtime shift she had worked 2 days earlier. Oh, she was.
So
putting,
she just came in.
she was putting overtime
she was
on
putting
this
that
prisoner
OT
penis.
on.
OT on the prison penis.
Those are filters, by the way.
Apparently, so they went and looked at the closed caption TV, and the footage showed that she had, as a prisoner's arm was around the old girl.
Oh, he was just but they were just prison buddies. It was his prison wife. You know how you got work wives? You got work wife, work husband shit. That was just her work husband. He just happened to always be there. I tell you,
talked or something, or she fucking threw herself under the bus when they started questioning her because it don't make any sense that that's all they got and she served jail time.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. For any of you ladies who have trust issues, just go get you a prisoner. You know where they're at, and if they do cheat on you, it's going to be with a dude. So that's all I can say. You drink a garlic milkshake.
For me.
What does a garlic milkshake taste like? That don't even sound delicious. I know.
It tastes like garlic.
Anyway, she got to do a year in jail. Poor thing. So she is on. She is now on datainmate.com for her. So
have you ever watched a
circuit
TV show with those? Have you ever watched a TV show with those closed captions that weren't provided by the movie, and it's like way off?
I used to watch Swamp People a long time ago, and I don't understand why they had captions on that. Like, you can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
I got that. You know, we
down here in Florida,
I've had somebody.
People can't understand them. I have to translate.
I've had a guy tell me, "Hey, I tell you, the guy that we ordered the boots from, he's from Canada. He's like, can you slow down? I can't understand what he's telling me. This. Yeah. Can you slow down? I can't undernd what you're saying.
But we would be.
I'm like, motherfucker, please.
Oh no, let me tell you what.
The same like that.
When I went to Canada for motorcycle competitions, you know, right before Katrina.
Starved to death.
Yes. First of all, you know, we're from down south, so food tastes much different. But I was like getting gas at a gas station where you buy shit by the liter, which is like totally confusing.
Liter of cola.
But I was like, a liter of cola. So anyway, we were refueling, and I went and paid for it, and I said something. I asked the girl a question or something like that, and she's just looking at me because we wasn't like in a touristy areas or nothing like that when we were there, and it was like she's looking at me. I'm looking at her, and she's like, "You're not from around here, no shit, right?" And she's like, "I'm like, no, I'm from Louisiana." She's like, "Oh, I could just listen to you all day." It's like my wife does, and she tells me to shut the fuck up.
She bitching about it. This girl just wants to sit.
Yeah, she just wants to listen to my.
That's them northern women, man. They're bad. They're worse than badge bunnies.
Yeah, well, in Canada, I went to Walmart in Canada, and they had sold their.
They couldn't afford to feed you
milk.
Up there, Bubba.
Milk was in like a big bag, like a big giant gallon Capri Sun. I was like, that was fucking weird. No, it's like
those TikToks where they're like, "You want your milk in the bag?" And then the guy opens the top.
Where we were at, it was like nothing but cornfields, And I asked them, went to this little local diner to get some breakfast, and I asked them for some grits. And they looked at me like I just like spoke Chinese or something. I'm like,
there ain't no girls raised in the South in Canada.
I'm like, grits. They're like, well, we don't know what that is. So they said they had like some porridge shit. And I'm like, all this corn and their fucking grits. I'm like, I'm not eating fucking porridge.
Do
I look like, what is that? What's that story with the three bears?
Red Riding Hood?
No.
Or no. Three little bears?
The three little bears and stuff. Like I say, I don't eat fucking porridge. No. So, yeah. Hell. I was starving when I went to D.C. Them people up there, that's why everybody's so skinny in D.C. You got to walk everywhere and the food fucking sucks.
Well, it wasn't that way in Spain. You had to walk everywhere, but the food was pretty damn good.
So anyway, this next one's mine. Do y'all remember last? I want one grit. Just one grit.
Hey, grain of sand. Just throw it in.
If anybody needs to know what grits are,
girls raised in
y'all
the
put it in the chat, and I'll explain it if y'all don't know what grit is. Grits are delicious, especially cheesy grits, and you crumple bacon and some butter and stuff like that, and making me hungry. Do y'all remember Freebird wasn't here, but last week we talked about that. A couple weeks ago we talked about that police chief that suspended himself, and said he wasn't coming back to work until they fired that town administrator because he come in there and was bitching and hooping about the Trump flag that was in the police gym that wasn't even public and all that stuff like that. And he's like, I'm not coming back until y'all get rid of this douchebag fucking town administrator. Well, guess what they did? They fired that motherfucker because the police chief was more important than his town administrator. And look at him. You should look at him and tell him he's a douchebag. Look at this motherfucker right here.
Look at them glasses. He's obviously retarded.
Yeah, well, that or, yeah. Looks like he's been hit. I don't know why. He looks like he's been hit in the face with a dick too many times. Okay?
I don't know why you so mean, man.
He got hit in the face with a dick a few times. That's what I think.
He needs to shave that shit off.
Bad boy.
Go ahead. You keep talking. They ain't gonna ban you another 6 days.
I'm not on TikTok.
Oh yeah, we can't go on TikTok.
And if I get banned on Facebook or YouTube, hit me up on Rumble, people. Or on X. We're live on Rumble and X right now. You can and I can pretty much say what I want to fucking say.
No, David, I think he has to sit to pee. That's a pretty safe and confident.
No, he likes vegetables, but it's probably in his butt.
Up his ass.
With greens on it. He gets one of them vegan butt plugs.
He got, that's what I was just going to say. He got some damn onion butt plugs.
He got that vegan butt plug. But anyway, his ass is looking for a fucking job. Police chief can go back to work. This is the Trump flag. So when he took it down, the cops were like, fuck y'all. This is where we work out. It wasn't in a public area. So they showed back up and they had 2 fucking Trump flags up.
Yeah, and that's the guys. They probably thought somebody took the one down, so they put up 2 more.
Yeah, shit, to make room, we get 2 more. And this dude was mad because he had a penis flag up and they took it down. And that little machine that the girls use that you spread your legs and close them and makes your thighs tight, he liked using that. And they took that machine out because they said it was gay and it wasn't for men. So he's fired. And now we're going back to New York. Host there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're next up.
Yep, it's you.
Uh-oh. We fucked up then.
No, that would have to. No.
It's New York.
Hang on, because... No, it says...
It's you.
Oh, no, you had a story update, and then you put me.
Yeah, no, he's got some fucking... His shit's all fucked up.
No, it's not. Do y'all remember the young lady we talked about a year ago from Mississippi? They got arrested twice for fucking her dogs. Well, she has been sentenced to jail. Okay, she's gonna be doing some time, and she is
6 to 9 months.
She is banned from owning any dog larger than a teacup Chihuahua. But yeah. She's a girl.
My dog anytime she wants. At least he'll have a smile on his face.
Because I'll tell you what, that's the one. Also, back then when I was researching on that story, I found some pictures that she had up. That was
so why do you find all these X-rated?
Because I start Googling people and start looking shit up.
I start looking shit up. I get Betty White eating his fucking Snickers or some shit.
I think David. I think it was the doggy style. Duke tried to get her number, but she was already in jail. Because he said he's hung like a Great Dane.
Well, it's in my story, but I'll go.
Yes, it is your story, New York story.
And no, it says me underneath it, and that comes from you. NYPD lowers academic credits.
That's mine. That's my story.
No, it's not.
See.
No, it's not.
Requirement for new recruits: bring back training run. Now, I did hear this years ago. Like Florida, we did away with the mandatory requirement of the physical fitness agility. That was back in 2008.
Like to get in being a policeman, like before.
No, yeah. So like your police academy, like they used to require you to be able to run 2 miles and all this shit and do so many push-ups and.
Like when I went through, I had to run a mile and a half in a certain amount of time, do push-ups, sit-ups, and all the other shit. Yeah.
Yep. And then you fight after getting OC sprayed and all that shit. Yeah. But anyway, I guess incoming recruits only need 27 college credits, but will be required to complete a 1.5-mile run in less than 14 minutes. You could walk a fucking mile in 12. So, all right. Anyway, this is bullshit. New York NYPD has reduced the number of college. So I don't believe in this. That's why I actually have another story later. I thought I did that had to do with college credits.
What happened?
That's his story.
You should have. I don't think that you should have college credits at all to be a police officer. You should have more. Good night, David. You should have more street knowledge and the ability to defend yourself and basic law enforcement to be a street officer. I don't believe you should have to go to college for 2 years and spend $60,000 to get a $30,000 a year fucking job. Regardless, they brought it back, and that 1.5 miles ain't jack shit. You could that 4 foot tall transgender could walk that in that time.
Explain something now.
We used to have somebody run that. We run that mile and a half. He run that some bitch in full uniform. Man.
We had a motherfucker that would run that shit in full uniform and smoke a cigarette while he was doing
John
it.
did too.
And this motherfucker,
somebody took off down the road. And you ever watch somebody try to run and smoke a cigarette at the same time?
And this motherfucker would do it like it didn't mind have like 10 minutes in full fucking uniform smoking a cigarette. It's like, God, this motherfucker, stop. It's like something's wrong with you.
And they're giving people fucking 14 and a half. It's almost 15 minutes to walk a mile and a half.
So anyway,
I mean,
I don't believe me personally. I asked the people on X there, just somebody was talking over there. But I appreciate y'all listening. But me personally, I mean, I've worked with people that went to college, got a criminal justice degree, and came out and worked for me, and I had to train them. And I find a lot of college educated people, they do make the worst cops. A lot of times they can get us stupid motherfuckers that only graduated high school hurt that were popos, because some of these college educated people like to overthink shit. And sometimes being a police officer, you have microseconds to make decisions. If you're sitting there trying to overthink something, you're going to get me or you killed. Okay. So
we have to do in a fraction of a second what it takes an attorney and a judge years to fucking figure out.
A lot of that shit you see on TV with the body cameras and stuff. Well, when I started, we didn't have that shit, but like I said, it's easy to armchair quarterback when you've never done the job, and you're sitting there behind your desk going frame by frame, millisecond by millisecond, breaking every fucking thing down. When that cop had to make the same fucking split second decision in just a millisecond, and you're gonna sit there and take you 6 months to break it to break that millisecond down. So till you get out there, I
don't care who you are. You could be a math teacher in the middle of doing math equations. If I punch you in the nose every time you do a math equation, eventually you're gonna fucking be a little skittish.
They had a thing not too long ago where they I saw it on YouTube, which I think they should do it to a lot of people.
Kelly.
Where
the simulations,
but they took these reporters in one of these social justice warriors and put them in a live fire situation with simulations, which is like high velocity paintballs. They hurt like a motherfucker. They can cause you to bleed also. But anyway, they put them in don't shoot situations. And they all left there with a whole different attitude, because guess what? Both of the people that went through the don't shoot situation, one of them did hesitate and ended up, they would have been murked. They'd have been dead. The other one shot a person for reaching for their cell phone.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Because they had a split-second situation. Oh, yeah, they shot somebody because of their cell phone. I think a lot of people should do that. I think they should do that more for civilians. It'll shut these fucking social justice. I think we should take Ben Chump and fucking Al Bobblehead fucking Sharpton and put them through the shit.
I can't believe he's still alive.
Well, have you seen him? His head's bigger than his fucking body.
Yeah,
I mean, does he stand in the sun and he's like, rah, rah, rah. That's what he looks like to me. So anyway, I don't think you should have any college requirement. Now we're going over to Freebird. We're going to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
PA.
Are you sure we're going that way?
Yeah.
Because
just take the story. Just take it.
Well, I plan on it, because T-Bird had lost her wallet, so she found it.
She found it. Well, I'm glad T-Bird found her wallet.
I told her, I said, as some of the bitches in one of these goddamn bags somewhere.
One of the 400 purses that she has.
No, she don't have that many. And you never sent me the damn story. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
We were going to Massachusetts.
Well, just do the Massachusetts, and we'll talk about it.
What a state police officer files 27 reasons for clocking $350,000 in overtime.
Yes, you heard that right, people.
$350,000 in overtime, that's on top of their regular pay, or
that was on top of his regular pay. He cleared over $500,000 last year.
Week by week showed that he put in OT on days he called in sick with the family and sick pay. So apparently he's a captain in the detective division. So he apparently could sniff out some. He's had detective skills in their fucking timesheet system. Detective Captain Thomas McCarthy racked up $349,800, and don't forget $15 in overtime pay, pushing his gross take home in 2024 to $584,000 fucking dollars.
You know what? If his state retirement's like most states, that retirement.
Nope. They did say
he's running the top earning high rollers in the state.
They said that his overtime does not go towards his retirement. Because last year he clocked it. The year before that, I think he clocked about 400-something thousand. Like this motherfucker's driving around in Lamborghinis and has in a $100,000 boat and stuff. And y'all say, those state policemen get paid really good. If he made $500,000, that means his regular salary is like almost straight $200,000. And you see what he is doing. It sounds like he was calling in sick and then going to work overtime. That's called you can't do that.
But he's a captain.
He's a captain.
Good for me, not for thee, cocksucker.
Well, back in I did do some research on him too.
Knew what was going on.
I did in 2005. He lost a month's pay for some discipline that happened. They didn't say what. Then in 2011, he got suspended without pay for an entire year.
What the fuck? He's just making that up.
He got arrested for failing to stop for a town unit while he was off duty. So I guess he's just trying to make. He's not the only one. They got several out of this one department over there that's clocking down like $150,000, $200,000, $300,000. And if y'all don't remember, not too long ago we talked about they had some people in Massachusetts State Police that got arrested for payroll fraud.
They had Kelly. One of them. They had a first round of files, and then apparently there's Massachusetts or somebody that FBI is blocking the release.
So anyway,
yeah, it's because they're all on it.
This man, I think he's doing some payroll fraud.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
I think he earned every dollar.
Yeah.
He's going to retire too.
Yeah.
Well, he did.
Stacey said she wants to go work over there.
No shit.
Right.
But
you'd have to live in Massachusetts. I mean, they're pretty blue over there.
Don't we know some people? No.
Yeah, Steve Gould's over there, but he's not blue with things policing. I did send him that story. That's like, dude. He's like, yeah, it's not even close where I work. So, well, over there in PA, they removing all college requirements for becoming a cop over there, which is smart on their part. It's probably one of the few smart things they have done. So just wanted to throw that out there. We got number 11 over here with Holstairs. We got this teenager in South Carolina.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought you were running through stories. I'm like, why? Look, all of a sudden you're giving me stories that don't belong to me. Now you just read them all. I was thrown off when it said teenage boy because I swore that looked more like a girl. Teenage boy arrested for carrying loaded gun and hoarding ammo in a South Carolina school bathroom. Not quite sure what they consider about hoarding ammo. I think
it had a magazine in the bathroom. That's not really.
You hide shit in a public bathroom because the only thing
probably had a drop ceiling in it, and and they probably put it on one of them like ceiling tiles or some shit like that.
Well, he's going to prison anyway because he is 18 years old, which makes him an adult pretty much no matter where you are. In the early hours of Tuesday, an 18-year-old Jamichael Montrell Hicks was arrested by a school resource officer after the loaded gun was discovered inside his vehicle. Well, who was stupid enough to let him inside the vehicle? Who?
Oh.
You
got a warrant.
Yeah, you got a warrant? No. Then you're
I don't know if they needed to.
That,
look, over there, wherever it's happened, it might be like, whenever you like drive on courthouse property or like on a jail property, it's like your vehicle is subject to search anytime, blah, 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 blah. So
I've had people say that shit about even smoking cigarettes. Like, oh, no, you can't even, you got to roll your windows up if you're going to smoke here. I'm like, bitch, I will run you over. Get the fuck away from my car. As long as I'm in my car, get the fuck away from me. But I do understand what you're talking about.
That's bad for you.
Well, it beats the shit out of choking the piss out of people because that's what comes up when I don't.
So you shouldn't smoke stuff.
Hey. No. I should smoke more weed. Speaking of that, my pen broke. That's why you guys don't see it tonight. So I just had to pop like 3 edibles. Right after the officer arrested Hicks, he was informed of the firearm magazine or ammunition storage inside the school bathroom. Stupid fuck. Why would
he? Well, anyway, he's a criminal. You think he's real smart?
I love how the school was then placed on hold.
It's like we got the gun now. Fuck.
Yeah, right. Regardless, the police then arrived at the scene to ensure the further safety. Bitch, you already had the gun, and he was in custody. So regardless, he's over the age of 18. He ain't graduating from that school. That's for damn sure.
Nope, he gets GED jail.
Number of kids school killed by I ain't even reading those stats.
Just stats. But he can't get his GED and be a model inmate.
I'd like to hear his argument, honestly, because as a U.S. citizen, the only thing I could hear would be a problem was the firearm or the magazine inside the bathroom. Having a car inside of his personal vehicle, as long as
he had a car in his personal vehicle. Well, he must have had a big car.
That's something.
You mean the gun inside his personal vehicle? Is that what you meant? You said he had a car in his personal vehicle. Was it like a Hot Wheels or a Prius?
Maybe he's got Hot Wheels.
Well, I know where whole stare is going with this. A lot of people are like, oh my God, he had a gun on school campus. When I was in high school, everybody had a gun.
Everybody had a gun.
In their back rack of their pickup trucks. We go hunting after school and shit. Everybody goes, we used to carry pocket knives and shit in school. Nobody got shot. Nobody got stabbed. It's a
matter of fact, the Boy Scouts actually give us this little certificate that let us because we were certified safe.
Hey, at least he was still in school. He didn't quite make it out, but he was still there. He was in the 8th grade.
Yeah,
no, I'm just being mean. But anyway,
but if you make me go back to school in America, I'm pretty sure I'd want to be strapped too. Just fucking say it.
Well, hell, the way these teachers are screwing the students out, I came in the wrong time.
And he is over the age of 18, which means he has a constitutional right to bear arms. It was inside of his personal vehicle.
He was in a soft target zone.
Don't make a fuck. He did well. The issue was the ammunition being inside the school.
Yep. All right. This last one is free birds. Look,
yeah,
I'm gonna warn everybody ahead of time. These are some fucking hardened ass criminals right here, and I don't think they're gonna do any time for it, Dave.
I doubt it. I doubt it. We are going to Georgia in Gwinnett County. Apparently, Mary Ann Arsenault. She has a regular name.
Were we just talking about him?
87 years old, and then her husband Ernest have been arrested for identity theft. Charges after they allegedly collected more than $1 million from Mary Ann's deceased mother, and they failed to report her that she had died.
They didn't remember.
So they could just keep on rolling in the dough.
I think a lot of this is coming down the road.
14 fucking years. Woman's been dead 14 years.
Oh, goddamn, that long?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Her mama died. She's like, this old lady's like almost 90 years old.
It's like they said, they done took another one off Social Security for being 150 years old.
It was this California. Her mama must have retired from the California school system as a teacher or something. But
as a math teacher,
after a while, they were like, "Damn, well, I mean, if this is the daughter and she's almost 90, they're probably thinking, man, this bitch old as fuck." They started
1.5 million.
Yes, they started looking.
This bitch is making $70,000 a year.
They've been fucking forging more paperwork and shit like that. These motherfuckers done lived there the last over a decade, last 14 years. I mean, what you gonna do? By the time they get to trial, they might not make it. They're damn near 90 years old.
old school of hard ass beating or something.
Yeah. No,
It can't just
no.
be
I
her
think that
mom's
girl.
Social
I think she got one of them pea grapes in her.
No, she didn't make his sandwich right. That's how that shit happened.
It's like,
Precious got a hold
it
of it.
burned. But yeah, these two people they're both
Pocahontas and Tonto.
they're almost both 90 years old. And on this news article, I didn't put the video in here, but they were like, the cops like, well, we don't know if California is going to come after them for reimbursement. I mean, the fuck, they're 90 years old.
Why would California come after them for reimbursement? Social Security.
They might be the ringleaders of a crack house.
This wasn't Social Security. This was the teachers. This was a teacher's retirement.
It's their pension kept coming. It's the pension that kept coming.
I wouldn't tell them either. If it's not a federal entity, I don't give a shit.
But anyway,
I wouldn't tell them either.
These are like these old school. I saw this. I was like, the fuck, this picture of these old people up here.
Good money though. That was 72 G's a year.
Yeah, 72 G's a year, not doing nothing.
Stacy, I guarantee you, boy, old boy been using them pigtails. He been using the hell out of the pigtails. He probably been
that eye out taking too much Viagra.
Yeah, he
come here,
knocked her into a wall. Knocked her into a wall. That's for sure. Couldn't hold on to that lopsided pigtail.
Come here, mama.
He misjudged the pigtail height and then overshot.
I mean, really. What really? I mean, they like I said, they both 90 years old, basically. What the fuck? They ain't got much longer left. Okay, I mean, just fuck. They're like, damn it.
So accustomed to that salary though that when they take it away, they might just die anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, they I guarantee you, they probably both getting Social Security or some shit like that, and then
well, that's the thing. It's cost more money to put them in a fucking prison.
Yeah. What up, Roy P?
On them. Oh, Roy showed up to see his girls.
He made it, Walter. Yeah, I mean, Roy P. You want to see a picture? Here,
got something for Roy P.
I'm gonna go back to Roy P's page.
This is a voted Roy P's favorite dicks.
These are the three women we ain't gonna tell you which one we're sending to you for a date, but these are your three choices right here. Right. Okay, it's just that you decided to show up late. Yeah, but you're gonna get one of these ladies right here, Roy. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, which one you think you're gonna get?
You could just deflate number 2 and squeeze it through the bars.
All right, let's vote on a hot. And I got the hot nut fixed for tonight. Finally, the last few weeks I did fix it.
This is our first podcast ever.
No, it's not.
Good grip lips.
Yeah, number 2. Yeah, I told y'all that fucker would like number 2. Anyway, we're gonna go with the psychiatrist doctors that let the fucking cannibal killer go. That's running around right now, gonna eat people. We got the only we're gonna have the OnlyFans girl that likes to piss on Keno and shit in the grocery store
in Polenta,
Polentas or whatever.
Oh yeah, Polish placenta.
Yeah, and we're gonna
that one's mine.
We got that one, and then we're gonna go to the that's really. How about the Massachusetts cop that state policeman that just been defrauding the fucking state out of $500,000 a year?
That's my hot nuts. My hot nuts is state police fucked on.
So we got the mass cop. We got one.
My hot nuts.
And we got the PP girl.
Overtime hog.
Yes. I'm going with the PP girl.
I started to. I might change. No.
I mean, she was in the grocery store pissing on shit. And, like, nobody saw her doing it. See, Kelly wants the PP girl, too. I mean, this girl was, like, stealthy peeing, you know?
Oh, my God.
He said he can't vote. That's right, you're not registered. Oh, have y'all seen, while y'all thinking about who y'all want to vote for Hot Nuts, have y'all seen the shit on these people? It's like, I want to go order one now. People are buying them jackets on Amazon and hats that says ice on them. And people are like, oh, they're going to get arrested. Well, no, they're not going out and pretending they're cops. They're just wearing the shit. and I mean, and Mexicans are running from them. I think the shit's funny. Hoppy's going with steak.
That's funny shit. Hoppy, I got a story for you. Hey, look, we found the road that the truckers were parking on last night, me and T-Bird. So I went down the road and I was knocking on the cabs. I was knocking on the cabs and I was like, hey, the police are coming. They're writing tickets. Everybody that's parked on this fucking road. Dude said, oh, yeah, hold it, man. Thanks for telling us, boy. He fired the truck up.
And pulled right on your lot.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's what I was hoping they would do.
Well, I'm going to tell you that, yeah.
Surprise again.
So fucking
Hey, that happened. That did happen. Night before last, I run one out of the parking lot, out of one of my parking lots, and I watched him go out on the road and he went towards Walmart. I said, there he goes. He's going to end up in Walmart. Sure as shit, we booted his ass. I said, bro, didn't I give you one break already?
Did y'all go talk to Murphy's yet?
No. I got their number. It's right by my computer.
And then, no, see what we do is when I do it, you say, yes, certain parking lots, they said they didn't want our business. So when I do, after I charge them, I go, well, where can I park at? I send them all to that parking lot. So I figure if we fill up that parking lot with enough trucks, they'll eventually call Deanness to keep their parking lot clear.
Yeah, no shit.
So
that's what I do.
I'm like, go to this parking lot.
Go to this parking lot, and then we're gonna go hit that owner and say, hey, all these fucking trucks are parking in your lot.
Yes, yes,
indeed.
Great. I'm got a whole bunch of parades and shit this weekend. Then after that, I can get back to booting.
We will be in we'll be on the Kings.
We got Southdown tomorrow night.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Southdown's tomorrow night. So I'll be out there with that, showing the escort on the way home. Probably on YouTube. YouTube's doing pretty good on the numbers.
You ought to do it on TikTok.
I can't. I'm banned on TikTok. So it looks like the PP girl has won Hot Nut.
That's the one I started to go with.
Well, you didn't. I mean, you can't retract now.
Yeah, but at least I knew my gut instinct picked the winner.
What a fucking dumbass. Hot nut, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a fucking hot nut. A true fucktard. Hot nut, your dad will be disappointed.
Down there on the bottom right.
Hot nut of the week. Who does that? Your brain is made of nuts.
That's Stacy right there.
You must have eaten Danny Cupcakes to be a hot nut like you.
Where is that? Where's Stacy?
Do I still have a charger? I got a phone charger.
No, Roy.
I said no.
Pick them up, truck.
Damn bots, don't do that.
They took away all the cool shit.
Yeah, Roy. They took his cool car away. He got a bike. He's got a bicycle now.
Yeah, man, you got a bicycle now.
You are a fucking hot nut.
That's her, the PP girl. Tell us how your mama's doing.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
She was doing a lot better when I talked to my dad today. I didn't get to talk to my mom today.
Okay. Well, everybody,
I'm gonna call after when I leave here.
Well, everybody, I'm glad we've had good numbers tonight. Everybody, give us a like, subscribe, follow. Usually here every Wednesday night. Like I said, I'm retired in about 8 months, so I can podcast a whole lot more. Hopefully, once I get back out, I can get some more footage so we can do a Viper Striker TV channel.
We're going to do a Viper Striker Snoop Dogg.
You're going to do Snoop. Yeah, we're going to do
Snoop Dogg.
We're going to get us a little channel for just on this because we'll make some of these truck drivers famous. Or see how stupid they are. So. I appreciate everybody.
Maybe we can get Hoppy to come down here. Hoppy, we need you to ride down here in that truck.
Like
skateboard.
Like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your frenemies, and we'll be here next week. We're not sheepdogs. We're a bunch of lions around here. Y'all stay safe.
Right.
Hope y'all were entertained at your laughs. If you were offended, fuck off. The Crew hopes to see you back next week. Same time, same place, bring a friend or foe. We are the lions, kings of the jungle. We don't take no shit. Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.